Alright, today we're going to talk about the focal point. Okay, even though this piece by Paul Klee is abstract, it still uses some of the elements of focal point. With these squares, the way they kind of line up, you can create some patterns, some eye movement that goes into the piece. Also important to note that if we look at these value contrasts between like these really bright whites and the surrounding areas, what he's creating between these borders is a much stronger edge. And these, although they have the same treatment in terms of the edge, these edges appear softer because the value and color is a lot closer together here than it is in a place like this. Okay, with this Richard Diebenkorn piece, we can also see that he's developed a focal point without a lot of detail. We get this nice sharp edge right here with the building going from light into shadow. We have a value contrast as well in this area. We have color contrast, so we've got the blue shadow with this orange right here. We also have some diagonals. We have got a diagonal here, 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 and here, and that helps lead the eye towards the focal point as well. Okay, here's one of the paintings that I did. So after doing a lot of digging and searching and trying to decide what to paint, I found that this light part of the building against this shadow that comes down created a nice source of contrast. Now we have other areas of contrast here and over here, but the values are slightly deeper than what we have right here. And so this is where your eye pretty much looks. Here I kept everything, all the values quite light, and kept the little dark accents out of this area as much as I could. Some of these diagonals need to lead up into the focal point. This diagonal here, we've got this diagonal coming through in this direction. I really try and control the values in here, and in this area I've included some of the color of the sky up in this roof. So you have to do a lot of editing in order to create a focal point, and that takes some work because what you need to do is decide what it is you really want to emphasize. Don't go outdoors thinking that you're just naturally going to be hit over the head with a focal point. It does take some thought and some digging and some editing.